friends, how are you guys today? I hope you guys are all having an amazing day so far. If you are not having an amazing day, I really hope that your day gets better from here on out. My name is Shanda and welcome to my channel, you guys. I want to start this video off like every other video and say thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you enjoy this video, and if you don't enjoy it, I hope that you at least find it informative and give it a chance. So today we are going to do a quick little video. We're going to do an update about Britney Spears, what is going on in her life. There's several things that are going on right now. Are they rumors? Are they not? And Britney Spears has finally called out Lou Taylor, TriStar, and Robin Greenhill by name, and that is a huge deal. So why don't you guys sit back, relax, and let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Britney and her $15 million book deal. Now, this is like a huge thing. Britney Spears has like hinted at us on her Instagram about wanting to do a tell-all book and wanting to write her own book. And she has a couple posts here. Like, you remember this post with the typewriter on her Instagram where she talked about maybe she should start from the beginning, write her book. Well, it hasn't actually been confirmed by Britney yet, but I mean, this was on People, it was on page 6, it was on CNN News, where it says Britney Spears is set to pen a tell-all book in a $15 million book deal that she signed with the publishing company Simon and Schuster? I don't know. Sorry. I suck at that kind of stuff. Sorry. So it looks like she signed this $15 million book deal, and I also saw that Britney has turned down the interview with Oprah. Remember, she hinted that she was going to do this interview with Oprah, and her family better, watch out because she's going to spill it all. Well, a lot of people were conflicted about that. Of course, everybody wants Britney to tell her story. Everybody wants to hear what Britney has to say. But a lot of people don't like Oprah, and they were like, Oprah doesn't really deserve her, Britney's story. And it looks like she actually turned down an interview, and it looks like she's going to go with selling a book instead and writing her own book so she can just put everything in there, and as much as she wants, the book can be this freaking large, and it won't have to fit all into like an hour interview or anything. So I think that is a great idea for Britney. So writing her own tell-all book, and even after the book, like, she can like preserve rights to like a documentary or a movie being made about it. Like, so many things can happen. This is an amazing thing for her, I think. So I am very happy about that. A lot of people are really stoked, really excited about it. And the next thing that I want to talk about is Britney and her comeback. So like, there is did I just like fart with my mouth? I can't do it again. Did you guys hear that? Like, okay, sorry. Anyways, Britney Spears is planning a career comeback for 2022, sources say. Now, we don't really know who these sources are. We don't know if they're legit, but there's this article that came out, and it is talking about Britney and her fiance, Sam Asghari, and how they're very career-focused right now. It says 2022 is about to be Britney Spears' year. A source tells ET that the 40-year-old pop star is planning her comeback for the new year. Britney is actively eyeing different brand deals and entertainment opportunities. Several brands have reached out to her with amazing offers, and nothing is off of the table for Britney. She's excited to put her businesswoman hat on in the new year and explore different ventures that weren't available to her in the past, the source says. Makes perfect sense. Britney was never allowed to do anything that she wanted to do. She wasn't even allowed to do remixes of her own songs. She had to do what only Lou and Jamie told her to do, and Robin Greenhill, like, she had to do what they said and nothing more, nothing less. So now she is in control. She is in charge of her own life, her own career, and she is finally able to make all the decisions herself and do whatever the hell she wants to do with her career. With the ball finally back in Britney's court, the source told ET that the musician is ready to make her own decisions in both her personal life and her career. Britney is her own decision maker now, and she wants to expand her professional horizons. She's just waiting for the right time for everything, the source continued. I want to know who this source is. Like, who's this source? You know, because Britney wasn't allowed to talk to a lot of people for years and years and years. So I wonder who this source is. Is it Sam? Is it, like, one of her friends, a few friends that she was able to talk to? I don't know. And she'll be making those decisions with the help of her fiance, Sam Asghari, who the source says is encouraging Britney in every way. Sam is a huge support for Britney and is encouraging her in every way. Things are going very smooth and steady for them as a couple, and if anything, the relationship is even stronger since getting engaged. Britney has already started making some of those decisions, namely when it comes to her beauty and health. And then it goes on to talk about, like, Britney, like, maybe got some plastic surgery or whatever. But basically, it's talking about Britney and Sam has talked recently a lot about how he is exploring a lot of career opportunities and nothing is off the table for him. He, you know, acting, modeling, whatever he wants to do, he's exploring a lot of career opportunities, and now Britney is exploring all kinds of stuff, and it looks like they motivate each other, because if Sam is younger, he hasn't quite made it yet, and he really wants to make it, you can tell. So, like, him really wanting to make a name for himself and really wanting to get out there and, like, do his thing is good for Britney, because it seems like it would be more encouraging for Britney to do the same. For her to be, you know, career driven too, and for her to want to get out there and do her own thing as well, which is really great. Like, if somebody is like a power couple like that, it seems like it always kind of starts to fall apart if one person is, you know, on the rise and they're working a lot and doing a bunch, and the other person is just kind of sitting at home. They either get jealous or, you know, upset that they're not working or having the same opportunities. So it seems like they are really good for each other, because especially with Sam wanting to get out there, he's probably motivating Britney as well, and then Britney, having already accomplished so much, is probably motivating Sam as well to do the same. So it seems like it would be great. I keep trying to do this. It seems like it is going to work out pretty good. So that's awesome. I know Britney also, you remember when she posted this right here on her Instagram of her and Matthew Rosengart? And she said that there are many exciting things to come. So it's like she was hinting at possibly a comeback, a tour, new music, acting, something. And I think that it is amazing. It is so awesome. And I am so excited for Britney. I am so excited for whatever she has, like, whatever she wants to do with her life. Even if she doesn't want to ever do anything in the entertainment business again, I'm excited for that. But it seems like she wants to get out there and have her come back, and then maybe after that she can get pregnant and have another baby girl, because I know she wants to have a baby girl. That would be great. But anyway, I'm just but that's awesome. So I don't know who the source is, but hopefully it's real. The next thing that I want to talk about is Britney, and she had already deleted this from her Instagram. I remember I saw it on Instagram and I was like, man, I need to screenshot that, because she's probably going to delete it. And I had to go, like, get my daughter and her gymnastics and stuff, and then I came home, and I didn't want to, like, screenshot it on my phone, because then it looks like crap when I send it to my laptop and kind of put it in the video for you guys. And by the time I got home, it was gone, but I was able to find it from somebody else who screenshotted it. But Britney made this post about Jamie Lynn earlier today. Now, she said, "I'm sorry I called you scum, but why did you lie when I went home? It's like you're going out of your way to lie about me and make me look bad. And if I wasn't your sister, I would believe everything you're saying in your interviews. You're actually believable. It's scary. You and Dad pushed me in that corner about my broken foot, and you guys were poking at it. I felt ganged up on, so I said, 'Shut the f up.' I never stick up for myself, so you were shocked. All you said was, quote, 'Dad was poking at your foot. I never touched you,' end quote." At first, when I read this, I thought that she was talking about like they were poking at her, like poking fun, like making fun of her, talking crap to her. But she said, "I never touched you." So they were literally poking her broken foot. What is wrong with these people? What? They're poking at her broken foot, like hitting it, like poking at it. What the hell? I can't. You then went into the closet and screamed like a drama queen for like an hour, and I was confused. Aren't I supposed to be the one screaming? I never screamed at you in front of anyone. What you don't know is that when you were screaming and yelling in Mom's closet, one of the kids came out and said to me, quote, 'You need to go say you're sorry to Mama,' end quote. For what? I didn't do anything. Let's not even start about how you would never let me hold the baby. Mama's mouth dropped because you would never say anything. You would just yank her out of my arms. You acted like you owned that household, and I'm sorry, you were too much." I want to pause here. First of all, that is insane how her kid came out and said, "You need to apologize to Mama." That reminds me of what I said in my videos not too long ago when I was talking about Jamie Lynn, where she is constantly using her kids as a shield, like constantly. Like if she gets in trouble, she'll like post her kids doing something, or she literally, you remember when she posted herself crying and her daughter saying, "What's wrong, Mama?" Like she constantly does that, and it's disgusting. It is despicable. Like you are going to act and do the things that you do, and then when you get called out for it, you're going to bawl and cry in front of your daughter so that she feels sorry for you. You're going to film it and then show it to the world. Like the world has to be like, "Oh, that poor kid. We should stop calling Jamie Lynn out on what she's doing." No, dude. What is wrong with you in your head as a mother, and why are you allowing your children to see that stuff? And she was also saying, and she kept saying when she had her feud with Britney last month, she kept saying that her kids keep asking why Aunt Britney is letting this happen, and her kids keep asking why they're getting death threats. First of all, your oldest child is 8 years old. Why in the hell do they even know anything about you receiving any kind of death threats? Why? They should not know anything about you receiving any kind of death threats unless you are telling her, or unless she happened to have your phone and see it and read it, and I don't know. So you got to be the one telling her or talking about it in front of them, and then they're asking about it, and then why would you then go, "Oh, I have to tell the whole world that she now knows about it so that they will be nice to me"? Like, it's gross. So first of all, she's doing it again. Like when I can't guarantee, of course, but in my opinion, I speculate that Jamie Lynn, while she was screaming in the closet, probably told her sister, or not her sister, told her daughter that she needs to go tell Britney that she needs to apologize to her. That's my speculation, but seriously. And her ripping her baby, Ivy, I'm assuming she's talking about Ivy, out of Britney's arms. What is wrong with her? Let's continue. I know Dad has taken a back seat because he doesn't do the conservatorship anymore, so I guess you're feeling that your little sassy ass can boss them around, but I'm here as your older sister to keep it real with you and put you in your place. You have the right to tell your story, but honestly, the timing, right when people are just counting down the seconds until I do something wrong, you come out and literally say hurtful things about me lying. That's being so unsupportive, and it's kind of insane. I'm honestly wondering if this is all a joke and you're testing me, because this is so far from you, it's not even funny. And Britney keeps saying that. I've noticed in her like posts about Jamie, or when her and Jamie were going back and forth, like she keeps saying that, like, this is not like you. This is not like you. And she said it again, like, it's so far from you. I wonder if Jamie Lynn is being pushed to do these things, or if Jamie Lynn is just so pissed off that Britney actually got out of the conservatorship that she is just snapping. Because we know from like text messages and stuff that we've seen that Jamie Lynn has never wanted Britney out of the conservatorship. She's always wanted Britney to be locked up forever. She's so jealous of her. She wants to be her. She wants the fame. She's jealous. She wants her locked up and being miserable so that she can, I don't know, just be happy that she's miserable. And then be profiting off of her. I don't know. But maybe she's just so pissed off that the conservatorship ended that she's like snapping. I don't know. I don't know why Jamie Lynn is different now, or if she just never talked to Britney that much, so Britney doesn't know that she's this bad. I have no idea. I'm sure Britney knows her sister, so that's probably wrong. But so Britney called out Jamie Lynn, kind of like, she didn't really say too much bad. She did say she did apologize for calling her scum, which is awesome, but she still pushed the fact, like, but you are lying about me. You're lying. So that is something else that happened, but the big thing that everybody is like freaking out about is Britney Spears posting and calling out TriStar and Lou M. Taylor and Robin Greenhill earlier. And I hurried up and screenshotted it because I was like afraid that she was going to delete it, and she did. But we have here on screenshot what Britney said. Now she says here, quote, "A week before they sent me away to that effing place, TriStar invited me to their offices, the swanky suited up chis. So nice with their, 'We are here to make you feel special.' I had lunch with Lou Taylor and Robin Greenhill. They said, quote, 'Britney, look at your picture on the wall,' end quote, with a huge black and white framed picture in the hall of their office. Kate Beckinsale was there too. They sucked up to me and, quote, 'made me feel special.' Right. Ha. Those same just killed me a week later. My dad worshipped those two women and would have done anything they asked of him. I think they were trying to kill me. I still to this very day believe that's exactly what they were trying to do. But not a damn thing was wrong with me, and I didn't die. Thank God. Nobody else would have lived through what they did to me, and I believe that. I believe that what they did to her was absolutely horrific, and she is such an incredibly strong human being for going through what she went through. I lived through all of it, and I remember all of it. I will sue the shit out of TriStar. P.S. They got away with all of it, and I'm here to warn them every day of my precious life. That is just absolutely amazing. I can't, I cannot believe she said that I will sue the shit out of TriStar, and they think they got away with it, but I'm here to warn them every day. That is amazing, and I am just living for it because those people are so disgusting. They are so despicable, and they need to pay for what they've done. And Britney deserves justice for what they've done to her. And this conservatorship has been going on. It was going on for 13 years. But every time Britney really gets into talking about it, she continues to revert back to 2019, where they put her in that institution when she didn't want to do the show. They locked her up in that institution. Now that they've locked her up before a couple of times, but something must have been different about that institution and that time, because she always reverts back to that. So something horrible happened there. Like, she says how horrible it was. I guarantee it was absolutely horrific. But that is, I think, what stuck with her the most, and that is, I think, what like pushed Britney over the edge and made her start fighting back against them, because that around that time is when she started to say, I'm never performing again until you guys are gone. And she started fighting back. She started like trying to make Sam Ingham do something, and then she finally, came out and people were figuring stuff out. Like, that is when everything kind of exploded, is when they did that to her. And I think that it's absolutely horrible what they did to her. Like, the whole thing, not just that. But that is when she said enough's enough. So they absolutely pushed her over the edge right there. And she keeps saying that she thinks that they were trying to kill her. And when she says that, it almost gives me the chills, because I remember how they talked in the conservatorship, in the court papers and stuff, and with each other. They talked as if Britney was gonna die in the conservatorship, and they talked as if she was never getting out and she was gonna die in the conservatorship, and they were trying to figure out what they were gonna do, like, after, like, with her stuff. So it's creepy to me. Like, were they really trying to kill her? I don't know. I mean, of course, nobody knows, unless she knows something we don't, and then she'll put it out when the trial comes about, and, her book and everything. But it's just creepy to me because of how they were always putting it out there in the papers, like she was never getting out and she was going to die a conservatee. And then, like, when I think about it, like, all these powerful people, like, it's crazy. And if you think about, like, what happened to Bruce Lee, or what happened to Michael Jackson, like, everybody's like, well, what did happen to him? Like, who did it? Like, and it makes you think, like, what happened? I know it's like kind of conspiracy theories, but I've always loved a good conspiracy theory. I know so many, like, crazy conspiracy theories. I could probably make a whole separate channel of just that. And they're like some of the weirdest shit you've ever heard. But anyway, I like a conspiracy theory, but is this really that far-fetched? I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway, the main thing is everybody's always called out TriStar. Everybody's always called out Lou Taylor, Robin Greenhill, and Britney finally herself has called them out. And I am just absolutely in awe of it. I am so happy that she finally called them out. Now, I don't know if she deleted it because it's one of those things where she gets it off her chest and then deletes it, or if she deleted it because she was afraid that they were going to try and sue her or something. Because, I mean, Lou Taylor has been known to try and sue anybody who talks about her. But honestly, I'd like to see them try to sue Britney for defamation or something, because look at what they've done. I mean, come on. So after she posted that, Fee commented on it, and I was so happy to see Fee commenting. And she said, "Oh, Brit, I'm so proud of you. Speak out really loud, my friend. I love and miss you. One day we talk, Fee." And I love Fee, and I'm so happy that she can, communicate with Britney now if she actually wants to. I mean, of course she wants to, but she can actually communicate with her, and she's not having Robin and Lou and everybody in the way telling her she's not allowed, or telling her Britney doesn't want to talk to her and all this stupid shit. Like all the mind games. It's insane. But there was also another post to Britney. I don't remember if it was a comment or a post. I think it was a comment. But it's from Trisha Rose Yates, and it says, "Britney, I stand behind this statement 1000% and know for a fact you are absolutely correct. From the way that us moms on tour or residency with you would ask Robin if you wanted to come hang, she would say that you said absolutely not. I would see you the next day and we would talk about our day off, and Robin would tell me that you wouldn't remember saying no, so not to bring it up. Not that I would have, but I just knew the way that we talked that you didn't say that. It was all a fucking mind game that they loved and enjoyed. That is one out of a million things, we know that." I just want to say that that reminds me of Fee. Remember, Fee said that they told her that Britney did not want to talk to her, didn't want to see her, didn't want to speak to her, and she was mad at her. Like she didn't want nothing to do with her. And Fee was upset, but she still went on tour because she told Britney she would be there for her. So she still went. And then they kept her away from Britney, completely away from Britney. And then one time she actually ran into her on accident, and Britney screamed, "Fee!" and like gave her a big hug. So right then and there, Fee knew that what they were doing, and she knew that they were lying. And this reminds me of that exactly. So it's like, what is wrong with these people? What is wrong with them? It's not enough that they could have her imprisoned and have her working her ass off so they can get rich and they can control her every move, but they also have to play all these fucking mind games with her and make her have no one and feel so alone, which I mean, I guess it's part of the control process, but all these stupid, childish shit. It it pisses me off. It pisses me off. Anyway, let's continue. I do believe they wanted to, you too. I swear to it. When we heard you went into that place and none of us could figure out why, I thought I was crazy for having dreams that Robin would call me all proud to tell me that you died in that place in her "I told you so" voice. Gosh, Mama, you are the only person that could make it out alive. You are so strong, and I'm so, so glad you had Sam and a couple people that were close enough to you to figure something out with you. I do not understand how anyone is still working with them. They are the worst humans I have ever met, and I do not care if they blacklist me in the industry. I would never want anything to do with them or anyone that associates with them. And that came from someone who worked with her on her residency, or Las Vegas residency, or her tour crew or something. She said tour or residency. Um, so that, I mean, it's just disgusting, you guys. So it just makes me so happy that Britney actually finally stood up and said, put her middle fingers up and called them out. It's amazing, and she deserves praise for it. Yes, queen. Very, very good. I'm so proud of her. So that is everything for this video. I just wanted to do a quick video and talk about the things that are going on in Britney's life, like her book deal, her comeback, and her calling them out. It's amazing. So that is everything for today, you guys. Definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. I love to hear everything that you guys have to say about everything that we talk about on this channel. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it helps so much. And if you guys like videos and content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to have you guys in the family, and I try to put content out at least every other day. My daughter's been like really sick lately. She's been getting sick over and over and over, and apparently her tonsils are like 4 times the size of a kid, and they need to come out, and that's probably why she keeps getting sick. But anyway, besides that, I try to get videos out at least a couple times a week, and I have some more videos coming out for you guys that I've been working on that I'm really excited about. So if you guys like this kind of content, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, you guys, in a world where you can be anything, please be kind to each other. It is a scary, scary world out there, and we could always use a little more kindness. So please be kind to each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.